Hi everyone, so welcome back. Here we are for workout number 2. I hope you had a great time with workout number 1. Just so you know, you might be feeling a little bit sore after that workout. That is completely normal. So some tightness, stiffness, things feeling like they've worked hard, that is very normal. It can come on anywhere from 24 to 48 hours after a workout, and it can last that long after it starts as well. That is normal. If you are getting any joint pain or sharp shooting pain, that's something that you want to pay a little bit more attention to. Maybe go see your doctor or physiotherapist and make sure that you get it checked out before you continue exercising. So if you are a little bit sore, there's a few things that you can do to help ease off that soreness. One of the best things is to go for an easy to moderate paced walk, or do some easy to moderate paced aerobic activity. So a little bike ride, walking, that can really help to loosen up those muscles again and ease off some of that soreness. The other thing is to take a warm bath to loosen up those muscles. You can do some self-massage or go for massage. Those are some great ways to just help get rid of some of that stiffness or ease it off a little bit earlier. So for today's workout, we're going to do 5 different exercises. We're going to do them each for a minute on and 30 seconds rest, and we're going to do that 3 times through. Equipment for today, you're going to need a skip rope. If you don't have a skip rope, don't panic. I'll give you some options that you can do without it. You want to make sure you have your water bottle nearby, and you'll notice in today's workout that I am in bare feet. That is not a necessity. That's because of the ground that I'm on here. I'm on special martial arts flooring, so I'm going to be in bare feet, but you can wear your runners. If you're at home and you're on hard floor, I would definitely suggest that you wear some supportive footwear. All right, for our links today, we're going to talk a little bit about sleep and Parkinson's. So especially when you're exercising, you want to make sure that you're giving yourself enough recovery time and that your brain has time to rest at night. It's very, very important to helping create that neuroplastic change, that change in the brain that we're looking for. So I've linked below to a great colleague of mine in the States. Her name is Sarah King. She's a physiotherapist and the owner of Invigorate Physiotherapy down in Austin, Texas. And she has a great blog on sleep and Parkinson's and some of the tricks and tips you can use to help you sleep better, make sure that your sleep hygiene is taken care of and that you've explored all the options to make sure you're getting a good, solid night's sleep. So check out those links below if you want a little bit more information on that. And otherwise, we're going to get started for workout number 2. Here we go. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. I'm going to explain the first exercise to you. This is an exercise for balance, and it's called pendulums. So you're going to stand nice and tall on one foot. You're going to lift the other foot slightly off the ground, and you're going to start to tip forward. Okay? And then you're going to tip all the way back, staying nice and tall. How far you go depends on your comfort level. When you're doing this, I want you to think about those drinking birds, those little birds that tip up and down and drop their nose into the water. That's what you're going to look like. You're going to be nice and tall, and you're going to tip straight from the hip. Okay, so join in with me now. 1 minute, we're going to do 30 seconds each side. So tipping all the way forward, chest stays nice and tall, and back up. And remember, you can always use a chair or a wall to help you stabilize if you need it. All the way down and all the way up. You should really feel that standing leg working hard as you go. Good job. 1 more on that side, and we're going to switch legs. Don't worry, you'll get to repeat these 3 times through, so you'll get used to them. So standing on your other leg, one leg is always harder than the other. That's very normal. You're going to tip down and right back up. That work is coming straight from the hip all the way down and back up. Just go as far as you're comfortable, but really challenge that balance, keeping the chest nice and lifted, as I said. And back up. Good work. Keep it up. You got 5 seconds left on this leg, and then we'll go to the next exercise. All right. So the next one we're going to do is for coordination and patterning, and it's going to get that heart rate up as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice our heel strike. You're going to hit your heel into the ground, not too hard, okay? And then you're going to bring your foot behind you, and you're going to tap your toes on the ground. So you're going to go heel, heel, toe, toe. We're going to stay on one leg for 30 seconds, and then we'll switch to the other side. You can do this stepping, or you can also do it jumping, okay? So heel and toe. Find that rhythm, okay? Join in with me now. So 30 seconds each side. Here we go. So find that rhythm and try and keep it the whole time. Remember, you can step or you can jump, okay? Opposite arm is coming forward again. We're practicing that reciprocal pattern. Very nice. Get that heel right onto the ground. Heel strike is a very important component of your walking, right? So it's a good chance to practice getting those toes up and getting that heel down, and you should feel that standing, hopping leg working really hard as well. We're going to switch legs right into the other side. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Find your rhythm. Get that heel down, lift those toes up in the front. Keep going. Very nice. Your heart rate should be starting to get up. Hopefully you've already warmed up with one of our warm-up videos, so you should be nice and warm and ready to go before you even start these exercises. That's it. You got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Next, we're going to drop to the floor for this one. So you're going to come onto your back on the floor, and we're going to get into a hip bridge position. You're going to be flat. You're going to lift your bum up, and you're going to squeeze your glutes. As we're up high, we're going to bring our arms out to the side, and then underneath. Lift your hips and see if you can clap your hands underneath you. Okay, join in with me now. So big wide arms, palms are up, underneath and clap. Big wide arms, underneath and clap. So as you squeeze those hands in, lift those hips a little bit higher. Very nice. Good. Those feet are nice and close to the bum, pointing straight forwards. Very good. You should feel those glutes working. Chin is tucked nice and close to the chest. Big wide arms and underneath. That's it. Keep going. You got another 20 seconds left. Doing great. Keep those hips lifted. I know it's hard. It's going to start to burn a little. That's okay. Keep going. Nice big wide arms. Clap underneath. Lift those hips up a little higher. Almost there. All the way up off the ground. 2 and 1. Good work. You can rest. Shake those legs out. So next up on our list is skipping. There's a few options for this. You can use a skip rope, or if you don't have one, you can hop in the spot, or if you're not used to skipping, you can swing it beside you. Okay? So I'll show you a few options. Number 1, you can swing the rope beside you, and you can step side to side as you swing. Try and find that rhythmical pattern. This is a great way to start easing yourself into skipping. Okay? Option number 2, you're going to come right into your regular skipping. You can join me now. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. So with your regular skipping, I want you to think about how big that rope is. It's not very big, so you don't have to jump very high. What I do want you to think about doing is rotating your wrists. So if I do big arm circles, that sure looks a lot harder, right? So rotating those wrists, flick from the wrist, not a lot of movement, and not a big high jump. It's okay if you make a mistake, right? It's just fine. You just start again, get that rope going again. It takes a lot of practice to get your rhythm down for skipping, but it's a great way to build in that coordination and patterning. You got 15 seconds left. You get lots of practice. We have another workout coming up soon that has a whole skipping progression in it. So you got lots of practice with this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can put that rope down. We got one more exercise to finish off round 1. We're going to do around the world lunges. So you're going to take a nice big step forward into a long lunge. Then you're going to go to the corner, diagonal. Then you're going to go straight to the side, and then you're going to go behind you. Okay? So we're going to do 4 spots on each leg. We'll do one leg for this round. 30 seconds on one leg and 30 seconds on the other. Here we go. So forward lunge, big lunge to the corner, big sideways lunge, and big backward step. Those arms are going wide, opening up through the chest. Oh, I missed one. Opening up through the chest. See, I make mistakes too. That's okay. All the way back. Good. One more round on this side. Into the corner, chest is open, sideways, and backwards. Okay, switch legs for me. Other leg, big step forward. Like I said, one leg is always going to be a little bit harder. That's just fine. It's a really good chance to practice separating them, right? If you're doing everything with 2 feet all the time, the one that's a little bit stronger can compensate for the one that's a little bit weaker. So this is a great chance to separate them and train them each in their own individual right. Okay? Diagonal, sideways, and backwards. Very nicely done. Have a rest. That's round 1 done. Now we're just going to repeat all those exercises through in round 2. All right, so here we go into round 2. You know these exercises now. We're going to start with our pendulums. Remember, standing nice and tall on that stable leg. I don't want you crunching over. Nice and tall, shoulders stacked over your hip. And we're going to take that front leg, bring it back and forward. Okay? So join in with me now. Chest is nice and open and wide. Here we go. Forward and back. So the bigger, the further you go, the harder it is. Take your time, nice and slow. Working on balance. Again, use a chair, use a wall, whatever you need to be safe. So you can do the exercise effectively. Good, but safely. If you need to touch that foot in between, that's also a good way to get your balance in the middle. You can always touch that foot in the middle, get your balance back, and then start the other direction, right? Or if you're pretty comfortable, all the way through. Okay, let's switch legs, other side. Same thing. Good, all the way forward, all the way back. One leg is always harder. Standing on my right is a little bit trickier for me, but it's a good way to practice doing each side separately. That's it. Here we go, a few more. This gives you a cardio break while you're working on your balance. Good job, get those feet nice and planted. One more time. And back. Good work. Okay, so we're on to our heel and toe taps now. Remember, heel, heel, toe, toe. Striking that heel into the ground, but not so much that you're hurting yourself. We're going to go 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other. And if you need to step, you step. And if you want to hop, you hop. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Find that rhythm. See if you can keep that rhythm the whole time. If it helps, you could do it over top of a line. So step your heel in front of the line, step your toe back. If this is a little bit tricky for you, that's a good visual cue that might make it a little bit easier. That's it. Keep going. We got 10 more seconds on this side. That calf of that standing, that working leg should be tired. Here we go. We're going to switch right to the other side. See if you can do it without breaking that rhythm. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Good. As your foot comes forward, that opposite arm is coming with it. That's it. Toe, toe, almost there. 10 seconds left. Remember, you can always switch to stepping. You can go back and forth. That's fine. Whatever works for you. Keep it up. And rest. 30 seconds rest. On to our next one, which is our hip bridges. So we're going to come onto the floor. Lying on your back. Get those feet nice and close into your bum. Toes are pointed straight forward. We're going to tuck our belly into our spine. Squeeze our glutes, our bum muscles, and lift those hips up. Okay? From there, we're going to bring our arms nice and wide, and we're going to pull them underneath and try and clap them together. So here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Wide hands, lift those hips, try and get those hands together underneath. Good. The weight is on my shoulders here, so it shouldn't be on your head or your neck. The weight is resting on my shoulders. Good, as I come under and up. Make sure those legs are nice and straight. Big wide arms. As I come open, my palms are up to encourage opening of the chest. And hands underneath. Lift those hips as you come under. If you can graze your hands to your feet on the way under, you know they're nice and close to your bum. That's where you want them. Okay, if that's uncomfortable, you can always step them out a little bit. We got 10 seconds to go. Almost there. Those glutes should be burning. Very, very big, important muscle group to make sure they're nice and strong. Good, rest. All right, back onto our feet. You're going to grab your skip rope, and let's remind you of your options. So number 1, swing the rope. Okay, you can step side to side. If you don't have a rope, you can hop in the spot, or if the timing isn't working for you, swing the rope and try and hop every time you hear it hit the ground. Okay, option number 3, full skipping. Remember, we're flicking with the wrists, and we're not jumping high. Little jumps is all you need. Here we go, 1 minute on the clock. So little hops, flicking with those wrists. Good work. What I love about skipping is it's a great exercise you can bring with you anywhere. And there's lots of different adaptations you can use to challenge your patterning, We'll give you a whole bunch of different kinds that you can try in upcoming videos. But if you're traveling or you're going anywhere, skip rope and a TheraBand, and you've got a whole little workout gym right in your suitcase. 25 seconds to go. Almost there. Keep it up. You're almost done round 2 here. We got one more after this. Good work. Find that rhythm. You can count to yourself if you want. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Whatever your pace is, you can use those verbal cues to help drive that rhythm and patterning. And rest. Very nicely done. Drop that rope. All right, so next up is our around the world lunges. So remember, you're going to be stepping forward, diagonal, to the side, and to the back. Okay, when I'm lunging, my chest is up nice and tall. Like I said, you'll hear me say that a lot, right? You don't want to be forward. You want to stack your shoulders right over your hips. Arms are out. Keep your posture as a primary focus throughout this exercise. Here we go. Big step forward, lunge to the corner, lunge to the side, and lunge back. Same foot. We're going to do 30 seconds each side. Forward, corner, side, and back. If this is a little bit too tough when you get a big step, just step a little bit narrower, but make sure that you're dropping straight down, not going forward. Okay? Last one on this side. Diagonal, side, and back. Okay, other side. Here we go. Right into it. Forward, diagonal, side, and back. And again, nice and tall. That's your priority. Diagonal, straight to the side, straight back. Lovely job. Forward, diagonal, straight to the side, and straight to the back. Very nicely done. Round 2, you're done. We only got one more round to go. It goes quick. Grab a drink of water, have a rest if you need it, and we'll start round 3. All right, here we go. So round 3, you know your pendulums now, standing tall on that leg. Same exercises. This is your last round. Here we go. Standing tall. Remember, you're going to get that swing. Chest is lifted as we go back and forth. Join in with me now. We're going to go 30 seconds each round, each leg, sorry. Okay. Work on that posture. Posture is first priority here. That's it. Very good. Right? You should be wobbling a little bit. That's good. That means you're challenging your balance. Very nice. If you're using a chair and you want to make it a little harder, just hold on with a few less fingers. You can start holding on your whole hand. Then you can go to 3 fingers, then 2 fingers, then 1 finger. And eventually, when you get really comfortable and you know you're safe, you can switch to doing it without the chair at all. Good work. Let's switch legs. So, other leg forward. This is my harder side. Back and front. Usually you tend to start with your easier side. It's just a habit. Here we go. Very nice. Keep going. Nice big range. You should be nice and warm by now. Get a little bit further into that range. Use those arms nice and wide to help you balance. Let's do one more each way. Back and forward. Good work. Okay, number 2. Heel to toe tap. So double heel, double toe. Okay. Take a deep breath. Ready? Round 3. Here we go. So heel, heel, toe, toe, or heel, heel, toe, toe. And go. Heel, toe, toe. I always say if you want to put on some music, find some music with a good beat. That's a great way to build that patterning, right? It will help you find that nice rhythm to follow. 30 seconds each leg. This is the last time through. You can do it. That's it. Should be feeling good by now. Almost done your home exercise routine for the day. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go right to the other leg. Try not to stop. So switch straight to the other side. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Right? If you've got that rhythm, build those arms in even more. As that foot comes forward, opposite arm comes forward with it. Keep going. You got 5 seconds on the clock. Almost there. 2 and 1. Good work. Okay, rest. We're going to come down onto our back again for our hip bridging. So, feet are nice and close to the bum. Toes point straight forward. Lifting up with those hips. Squeezing through the glutes. Tucking the belly in to protect the back. Okay, here we go. Big arms wide. Swing them straight underneath. See if you can clap them together. Underneath, clap them together. Open wide. That's it. Try and think about making sure your weight is equal between both feet, right? You should be able to balance something on your hips here, right? A bar should be flat. If I was holding a bar here and it's tilted, I want to even it out. Make sure those hips are nice and even. Very good. We got 30 more seconds to go. Weights through the heels of both feet. Keep it up. Slide those arms. Hopefully you have a nice clean floor you're doing this on. Good work. Wide arms and right underneath. As you come under, lifting those hips that extra little bit, feeling those glutes work. We need those nice strong muscles for walking, for extension when you're stepping, for standing on one leg. They're all very important. Good work. Almost there. Keep it up. Lift those hips and rest. Very nicely done. Okay, on to our skipping. So grab a rope. You know all your adaptations by now. We're going to get right to it. Make sure you can hear me here. Okay, you got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 1. Off we go. If you're looking for a skipping rope, I'll also give you some links below. So if you check out the links below or go to the equipment page on our website, you can find some suggestions for ropes there. Everyone likes them a little bit different, so you just have to find what works for you and stick with it. Good work. Keep practicing. I know it's a bit tricky at first. This is a repetition exercise. You have to keep practicing until you get that pattern. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of persistence. Flick with those wrists. I'm not moving big arm circles and I'm not hopping very high, right? Little hops. Flick with the wrists. That's it. We got 8 seconds left. Almost there. Home stretch here. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Drop that rope. Around the world lunges. So last exercise for today. Make sure you're nice and centered. You're going to go forward, diagonal, side, and back. I want you to try and get nice, big movements as you're doing this. Okay? Here we go. Starting on the first side. Big lunge forward. Big diagonal step. Go for distance here. You're used to the exercise a little bit now. You should have that pattern. Oh, sorry, same leg. 30 seconds on one leg. 30 seconds on the other. Good. Forward. Diagonal. Side. And back. Chest is nice and tall. One more time on this side. Diagonal. Side. And back. Okay, other side. Straight to the other leg. You don't have to go at my pace. Go at whatever pace works for you. If you want to go faster, that's fine, as long as you're not compromising the size of your movement. Big movements. And if you want to slow it down a little. There we go. You're almost done. Got another 10 seconds left of hard work, and then you are finished with today's workout. And rest. Very well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. Right? Remember that focusing on how good you feel after you've exercised can be a big motivator the next time around when you're trying to convince yourself to turn one of these videos on and do it again. Okay? So very good work today. Check out the links below. If you have any notes or you want to tell us how you're doing, you can go to our Facebook page, or you can go to our YouTube channel, and you can comment, on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. And again, both those links are below. Have an awesome day, and we will see you for the next workout.